Many people on a spiritual path are grounded in a religion with specific teachings and goals. You caution about trying to attain some identified conceptual goal. Rather, you suggest looking for nothing. Can you comment on the the spiritual path in a religion and the benefits and risks there?
Yeah. Um, yeah, there's definitely benefits and risks. Uh, this is going to seem like a roundabout way of doing it, but it makes sense. So, when Ramana Maharishi taught, he always said that his true teaching was silence, and that he only spoke because some people didn't understand the silence. And so he would, say something or answer questions and so on, or or give them a practice if they didn't have a type of practice already. Like maybe they were already practicing a particular religion and had a practice, and he would say, "Okay, keep doing that." If they didn't have anything, he would give them, or if they weren't satisfied with what they were doing, he would give them the practice of self-inquiry. So, uh, so I say this by way because what I want to say is that religion, in all its different forms, are practices. It's a practice, and you're engaging in a practice because you don't understand the silence yet. And so the benefit is that it gives you a practice so that you can eventually understand the silence. And I'll give an example of how that might work by taking a simple practice like, for example, a mantra. A mantra you just is a word or a phrase you say over and over and over, and you sort of wrap everything into this saying until it's going on continuously, and that becomes like your whole world. It's this mantra, and then when that falls away, or when you see the inherent emptiness of that mantra, then everything falls away with it, and then you understand the silence. So religions are like that. Even the most complex, ornate religions are like a mantra. For example, I was a practicing Catholic for a number of years. Being a Catholic is like practicing a mantra. It's a very complicated mantra that goes, it takes the whole year to say it, and it involves doing all kinds of things, but it is analogous to doing a big elaborate practice. There are many different things involved that you're doing and so on, but it's like saying a mantra. Now, like I said, the benefit is it gives you something to practice, and it keeps you out of trouble. That's also another benefit. And the risk, of course, is that you become so attached to the mantra, to the word, to the ideas, to the concepts, to the story of that particular religion, that you never see its inherent emptiness, that you never see beyond it. You never see the reality behind it. And so you become, you become kind of trapped in that practice. And the practice doesn't come to its logical fruition because you're attached to it. So if you're very serious about a practice, I think that ultimately you end up questioning all these things, and because you've wrapped up everything about life into this religion, everything about life and death and your life and the meaning of your life and all of these things are wrapped into this elaborate story. When you see the emptiness of that, everything goes with it.
Mm.
And that's the benefit of any practice, be it a mantra or following a religion. You know how I have this saying of fold everything into one, fold
Yeah.
everything. That's exactly what it is. That's what it's designed to do, is to fold everything into one, so that when you see the emptiness of that, then everything can go with it. And then you will see the reality rather than the words, the concepts, the whatever it is that you happen to be doing.
With this answer, I can see that there is a benefit to a real commitment there can be a benefit to a commitment to a practice, as opposed to changing your practice every 6 months.
Yes, that's definitely true. The more you commit, the more you put yourself into it, the more you throw yourself into it, the more, in a way, that you put all your eggs in one basket, the better. Unlike in practical life, that's usually a bad idea. But on the spiritual path, this is actually a sound method to put all your eggs in one basket.